Hi friends, welcome back to Satina Country Cottage. My name is Rosalie. If you are new, welcome. Thank you so much for visiting our home. Today I wanted to share with you all our homeschool room. I am currently standing in our laundry room slash mudroom slash pantry room. Hence, there's where we hang up all of our hats. We wear many hats in this house. So before I take you in, this room was originally built as a fourth bedroom, but I have changed it up so much. I have had it a guest bedroom, a huge family closet, and now for the past 2 or 3 years, I have created a homeschool room for our children. And so let's go ahead and come on in. It is a dark and cloudy day, so hopefully the lighting won't give me too much trouble, but just bear with me, please. So like the rest of my house, I love primitive early American decor. And so I wanted to recreate the look of a one-room schoolhouse. And so I purchased these antique desks, which took me about 2 years to find all of them. I purchased them separately from antique stores and OfferUp and Craigslist. And it took me a while because I wanted them all to match. And so that's what took me so long, but you can find these online on eBay or just check Marketplace. So as I was mentioning, this is a fourth bedroom, and this is on the opposite side of the house than the other 3 bedrooms. And so everything in here was custom built by my husband. I designed it, and then he went to work and made it look the way it looks. So we added the beadboard, and I believe the chalkboard he put on plywood, if I'm remembering correctly, and then he just painted it with chalk paint. Cut out the beadboard so that it sat flush against the wall, and there you go. I will list as much as I can down below in the description box on where you can purchase things such as all 4 of these portraits. The top 2, the Sacred Heart of Jesus and Immaculate Heart of Mary, were purchased on Amazon, but my husband did recently build the frames. So all you're going to get is the actual print, and then you could go ahead and frame it however you want. Lincoln and Washington, which were featured in Country Sampler when they came out to do our shoot our house for our Americana decor style. These were in the magazine, and I get a lot of questions on these in my previous home tours. So I will have the link for those down below as well, where you can purchase them. These are also custom bookshelves that my husband built for this room specifically, and it just houses a lot of our puzzles and books. I've picked up a lot of books from our local library, and a lot of the books here are either requested from Charlotte Mason curriculum or are from Usborne books. Here we have Our Lady of Fatima, and my children love her because there are 3 children here and they all claim one of the children. So I have 1 boy and 2 girls, and they just love this little figurine here of her. And this is where I house a lot of our religious books and my son's catechism books that I teach him here at home. He's currently in his first year of catechism at our parish. This is how I organize a lot of their curriculum that they use on a daily or weekly basis. The girls still are so young, but I have a lot of their little books where they learn how to write their letters and numbers, and our preschool and kindergarten books. And then my son uses a lot of Charlotte Mason workbooks, Timberdoodle, and Kumon workbooks. This piece right here, I absolutely love. My husband built this wood piece, and it holds a wool applique that my friend Karen on Yellow Farmhouse on Instagram, I will go ahead and link her down below. You guys will, she has such a beautiful home, and she does amazing work with her hands. She sews and she does samplers and wool appliques and gorgeous quilts. She's just so talented, and I love getting all of the seasons on these wool appliques and then just hanging them here with mini clothespins on this wood piece here that my husband built. And then this little welcome spring sign I just happened to find on eBay. So every time I switch out the seasons, I will have a little sign on what season we're in so our children can know. A lot of these wood toys, I love the kids playing with these wood toys. They are from, let me show you up close. So this little piece right here is from the Wooden Wagon. I will link their Instagram down below or their website. So they love changing out the little people that represent each month of the year, and then the blocks represent the day. These are Melissa and Doug puzzles, and I just purchased the holder from Amazon. I'll have that link down for you guys below in the description box. But my children love these wood puzzles. They're usually all over the floor, which that's what they're made for. So I don't mind the schoolroom being carpet right now because my little ones are just on the floor playing all the time. And then on the shelves, I just have organized their crayons, colored pencils, and just some extra supplies in these plastic jars. They're plastic, not glass, that I recently purchased on Amazon. So I'll have that link for you down below too, so you could just organize better with them. And then up above on the top shelf is my grandparents' antique radio, which still works, but it's not currently plugged in. And then just some more vintage books up there. Here I just wrote on a chalkboard that my husband made as well the Fatima Decade Prayer. We try to say the rosary as a family with the children. Almost every night we try to, and so we have our son say a decade or two by himself, and so he's learning the Fatima prayer, and so I just wrote it out with chalk right there. This ABC sign is from Salmon Falls Prims. I've mentioned them before on home tours, and I just love them. She has tons of handmade primitive signs and goodies there on her Facebook page, so I will go ahead and link that down below as well for you guys. And those maps I purchased on Amazon as well. And here is my desk where I work at. And since we do not have a separate room for an office, this is where our desktop is at. So that's probably, that and the printer probably is the only modern looking thing in this room. Sorry for the lighting. So here are some more wood toys from the wooden wagon, I believe is where I purchased these wood rainbows. The kids love playing with these on a daily basis. They make towers and they get very creative with those little rainbows. And then here is our art board. I like to print out printables that I've recently discovered on thecatholickid.com. So they are free Catholic printables that you can just print up and celebrate a feast day or teach your children a prayer. And so the other day I was on there, was it last night? I think it was last night. I was on there and they actually had posted a prayer to combat the coronavirus pandemic. So here is the prayer for that. And then they just colored the page. So here they do so much art, especially my Jenny, my 6-year-old. They do so much art that I just kind of have portfolios for them, and I keep all of their artwork in sheet protectors and binders for that year. So this is how I have my schoolroom. Let me turn around so you can see kind of what I look at. Close the door here. So here's the closet. So that's what makes it a fourth bedroom. And in there, I have more school supplies and manipulatives that they use, integer blocks that they use for math. Primarily my son right now. But there's tons of school supplies in there, and also I have some decor in there. And so clearly in this room is where I have a lot of items that reflect our faith, because this is where we educate the children, or where I educate the children. And of course, I am going to teach them as much as I can about our Catholic faith. Right there in the frame, I have a quote by Mother Teresa that I love to live by. So that is our schoolroom. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below and I'd be happy to share with you where I purchased something or where you can find any resources, since so many people right now are being faced with having to homeschool their children and they may not know where to find things from, or hopefully I've given you some inspiration to organize your schoolroom. If you want me to talk more about our curriculum choices next year, I'm already looking into Catholic curriculums, and I am waiting for some samples of curriculums, and I should get them next week. So if you all want to hear some of our curriculum choices, I'd be happy to share that with you all. And thank you so much for visiting Cetina Country Cottage and our one-room schoolhouse. I hope you've all enjoyed the tour, and I hope you all come back and visit real soon. As always, take care and God bless.